So this is the CPToys X NiceToys figure, and it's supposed to be in 1/12 scale, and I'm really not satisfied with this purchase, and I'll tell you why. Here are some of the comments I read on some of the reviews, and I can't wrap my mind around these comments. Some people saying they look like Hot Toys. Scaling, that's the biggest problem that this figure has. Why are people still producing figures and they calling it a 1/12 scale, and they're totally out of scale with anything else that's out there? Now, I know that scaling and the height of a lot of figures is very out there. There's so many different companies. They don't have to agree with each other on what the scale is going to be, but if you want your figure to sell, it's better to have it in scale with the rest of the stuff. So it's basically one scale. So why not do that? Why make this so small? Is it because of the cost of saving on the soft goods for those few inches here and there? Or I'm not quite sure why they do this. So here's the body swap on a new CPToys body, which is quite decent. But you can see that the soft goods just don't fit, and especially here when I remove the clothing below the jacket, and you can just see it's so small. It's too short. The pants are too short. The head sculpt works with the hat, but other than that, the hands and the boots or the shoes, that really works. And the accessories are cool for 1/12 scale figure, especially for a Joker, and they might even work for your 1/10 scale McFarlane. I'm not quite sure of the gas mask and stuff, but just those remotes for the helicopter and the gas mask, that might still work for McFarlane. So that's a real like universal adaptation for those items. So that's not money thrown away. It has various uses, which is really good. Here you can also see that the flower on the jacket is really cool. The tie is really cool. The problem with this figure is the scaling is so off that it doesn't fit in with any line. I believe the only line that you could put this next to, which hasn't gotten soft goods, is SH Figure Arts. I don't own any SH Figure Arts, but again, this is just too small. It's smaller than a Mezco Two-Face body, and you can't just put it on a Mezco body because it doesn't fit. It's too small. Everything is too short. It will look weird. It doesn't look premium, and I have to say it doesn't look premium on their own body. Then my question is, why make this? Just to release something, why not put your full 100% into this? And if you want to buy more of these figures in the future, why not make the scale more in line with the other people scaling? So all of the figures that have been coming out, a lot of the companies that I believe have really understood the objective to make a third-party company figure is to include the centimeters in height or the inches, so you can really see where this is going to fit into your collection. Because right now I've not heard anything from this company. I pre-ordered this because I thought, well, this is going to be really cool. I can put the big jacket on my own Joker and swap out the hat and use the accessories. And again, some of the accessories are really nice. The hands are quite good. They are a little bit fragile, so please heat everything up before you remove or switch something out. But you can tell there's like cut corners here on the inside of the head sculpt. The body is just, it's probably like one of those $15 to $20 bodies, in my opinion. Nothing close to like the new CPToys releases in means of how tough it is. It's not a bad body, I have to say. It's not the worst, but it's also not really good. And I saw some arguments for people saying like, if you remove the coat and then the head sculpt looks too big, that doesn't go because it's made to wear one of the coats. So it's either going to be wearing that Joker coat, which is like a little bit of a circus coat, something like that, or the bigger coat from the end scene, I believe. So it just doesn't work because you need that space for the soft goods. That's why they use a really slim body, which also doesn't resemble the Jack Nicholson build, because if you put the soft goods on top of that, it will make it look like he is bulky like that underneath. So that doesn't go. But a lot of the accessories are really cool. They are like universal to use for different scales, I might have to say. And here you can see it next to my own Joker from the Korakai suit, which is a really premium figure, $250 for the suit alone. Mezco Joker body beneath and some accessories. So that's like, well, probably above $300, but you can truly see the difference It means of the soft goods quality, and yeah, that new release. I would say if you want to get this figure, try to get the parts that you need. Maybe you're going to be better off just buying the things that you actually want, because I can understand that people are going to be reselling this figure, but it's not worth it. Honestly, just skip this figure. This is not the definitive Joker that you're looking for. And for customizers, yeah, all of these parts are really nice. And if you've already pre-ordered this, you can probably Frankenstein something together. But I have to say, it's not just going to be a body swap or accessory swap with a different figure, because it's simply too small. It will look funky. It will not look good. That's my verdict. This figure is no good.